Welcome back. Now let's move on to how we can have analytics infrastructure. Fortunately, many hosted services exist for data warehouses, data pipelines, and business intelligence tools because those components are common across the industry. This is also why I could help businesses in various industries as an engineer. Let me go and tell you examples of those services for each component. For data warehouse, I think you heard about the company Snowflake. Snowflake is a very popular platform for data warehouses. If you have been using a data warehouse for many years, you may be using Amazon Redshift, which has one of the longest history as a hosted data warehouse. If you are an enterprise or public company, you may have a deep relationship with Microsoft and be using Microsoft Fabric. Or you may be using Google's BigQuery. It has a smaller market share. However, I have recommended it a lot, especially for startups, because of its low starting cost, high performance, and integration with the rest of the Google ecosystem. They all have similar capabilities. They can store large amounts of data in table formats and pull out, merge, and transform records using SQL. But depending on your business type, you may have some preference on which platform to go with. Now, for data pipelines, some companies are hosting pre-built extraction services, so you don't have to build your own. There are several popular cloud applications that almost all businesses need to ingest data from. The best example is Salesforce. Virtually all businesses with sales function have Salesforce software. It is very common for business doing analytics to have to move data from Salesforce to their own data warehouse. Because of many commonalities like this, there are pre-built and self-serve solutions for extracting data from popular applications. Fivetran is an example of data extraction service. Airbyte, a much newer and rapidly growing company, is also a data extraction service. Stitch Data also supports many major applications for extracting data. They all have different pricing structures. Some are priced based on how many connectors you create. By connector, I mean making data flow from a cloud application to your data warehouse. Others charge you based on the volume of data ingested. The advantage of using such model is that you pay almost nothing when you are starting out and your data volume is very small. But once you hit a high volume, you may be surprised by the bill. So you must carefully plan your budget and future data volume projections. Now to business intelligence. Microsoft Power BI, Tableau, and Looker are widely used. All of them can connect to the popular data warehouses I mentioned. They can update the dashboard and graphs as new data come in. So you don't need to import the data to Excel, for example, to update the reports manually. For people just starting out, it's worth noting Looker Studio by Google, which you can start using for free. You can ingest data easily from common databases and Google products like Analytics, even when you don't have a data warehouse yet. Looker Studio used to be called Google Data Studio, but when Google acquired Looker, the two were merged and rebranded as Looker Studio and Looker Studio Pro. The latter is a paid service that comes with Looker ML. Looker ML allows you to define the data transformation without knowledge of programming languages like SQL. Before I move on to a more advanced topic in the next videos, please take a look at the websites of the services I mentioned in this video and see which combination of data extraction services, data warehouse, and business intelligence tool best suits your company's situation. Thank you for watching.